Alright, I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. If you're not here for a fangirling video, if you want like an honest critique or review, that's not what we're here for. This is not well thought out, this is just fangirling. But if you are here for cute ponies, then boy have I got news for you. If you are confused, Wildmanes is a brand of pony/doll hybrids that came out in 2024 with its own doll line and with a mini-series on YouTube. I have been a collector and fan of My Little Pony Gen 1, 3, and 4 since I can remember, and I've always had like a fascination for horses. Though, ever since My Little Pony Gen 5 came along, I've been feeling like a hole in my heart for pony-based media. And while I did return to collecting older generations like Gen 3 and Gen 1, I still felt a hole in my heart for a brand new pony generation, if that makes sense. I wanted new characters to fall in love with. I wanted, like, new designs to obsess over. And I feel like Wildmanes is definitely what I was looking for. Now, I will make comparisons in this video to My Little Pony and other doll series like Monster High, but this is not to diminish those. I still love My Little Pony, clearly, and I still love Monster High. This is not to insult any of them, this is just to make comparisons because I don't know. So I have known of Wildmane since 2024, but I haven't gotten around to buying any of them until recently in 2025, like early 2025. So I am a new Wildmanes collector. I have not been collecting them for that long. These are just my thoughts having them for I think a few months now. Also, this is not the complete set of Wildmanes that are currently released. I'm still missing Hallie, Candy, Lana, and Zoe. But I have every single other one. But what makes Wildmane so special, I hear you say? Well, let me get to that. Number 1, hair. Now, a common problem with My Little Pony and with Monster High is frizzy hair. Now, these are not like perfect examples of frizz. I have some dolls that are a bit more frizzy than this, and quite a few that are less frizzy, but I would still say frizzy hair is a common complaint. In comparison with Wildmanes, let me take Tilly here, the hair remains mostly unfrizzy. Not saying it's perfect, because you can see a bit of frizz on the bangs and a bit here, though I will say it's much easier to deal with than other dolls and pony lines. Or even if they have frizzy hair, I feel it's very easy to tame it or fix it. Like, I can just mold it with my hands or with a comb, while I feel like with other dolls, like My Little Pony or Monster High, you can't really fix that kind of frizz. Alright, I have shaken these 3 around and frizzed up their hair. I would pick her up, but I put Tilly on top. So I frizzed up their hair. Let's just comb it a little bit to see what it looks like. So I spent maybe like 5 minutes brushing them. I tried to comb as much as I could for Flower Flash and Laguna, but their hair still seems kind of frizzy at the end, doesn't it? And then Tilly, I did drop her like 5 times doing this, so I did have to redo her, but yeah, her hair is a lot better, if you can tell. And now, this doesn't mean that every single My Little Pony or every single Monster High has frizzy hair. I just picked some random ones off the shelf. So don't blame me if this isn't a perfect experiment. Another thing that's so great about their hair is, so I have here a Monster High Buried Secrets Draculaura, and a common complaint in the Monster High fandom right now is that Mattel is using a lot of polypropylene hair, which, I don't know if you can tell, but that's what the hair sounds like. It feels like straw. It feels awful. Now, I don't know what kind of hair the Wildmanes have. I believe it's nylon, but I'm not 1,000% sure. Now, in comparison, if I take Bridget here and feel her hair, gotta lay her down. It feels very soft. It feels like actual hair. That's, like, it feels, oh, so beautiful. I've never been like a huge hair play person. I mean, I do play with the hair of some of my dolls, but I don't do it that often. But I swear, when I got Coco, who was the first wild mains I opened, alright, she's not the first wild main I got, that was Bailey over here, but she was the very first wild main I ever opened and felt. When I got Coco out of the box, I could not stop feeling on her braid because, oh, it feels so soft. It's so soft. I can't. Thanks, Coco. Thanks, Perla. I cannot tell you how soft it is and how nice it feels. Now, of course, another complaint about polypropylene hair is that some Barbie dolls have had polypropylene hair, and their hair is coming out in chunks over the years. So, yeah, they might look fine, but in a few years, she's probably going to be bald. Well, this Draculaura will be bald. While with my wild mains, hopefully they will not be bald. They probably won't. I'll take very good care of them, but hopefully they won't. Almost forgot to mention, we also have a variety of different hairstyles. Now you might be like, how do you have different hairstyles on a horse? Well, first, we have, I don't really know what to call this, but she does not have bangs compared to most of the others. I have Bailey over here also does not have bangs. I mean, has bangs, you know what I mean. Coco has braided hair. Cherie has like this curled hair, and it feels so soft. It feels so nice. And then some of the more basic, like cheaper ones have long straight, but I don't think that's really a point against them. I really like long straight hair so I can brush it, and especially if it's nice and soft like all of them, which they all have really nice and soft hair. Like a lot of the time I will be sitting around in my room and I'll just take one off the shelf and start playing with its hair because it's that soft. Again, I'm not even really a hair play person, but it's genuinely that soft that I constantly have to be touching it. 2, posability. Now here I have Coco and Sunday, and then over here I have Sky Wishes and Valentine. Now you might notice these little notches in the legs of these ponies. Now, My Little Pony Gen 3, and I think pretty much 90% of ponies, besides like a handful of articulated ones in Gen 4 from My Little Pony, do not have posability in the legs. Which, that's not necessarily a problem. It makes them more like a figure. But something that's great about wild mains is that you can move their hooves. They have 4 legs that are more like you can rock them back and forth. And then they have 1 posable front leg on their left side that you can pose in a lot of different poses. You can even do this, as cursed as it is, but yeah, you can move around, you can spin the hooves around to whatever position you want. Almost forgot that you can actually move the head up and down a little. So, Bridget, I swear. I mean, this is Sunday. Now, I will say one of the cons of having posability with these ponies is that since they have to stand on 4 legs, it's a bit harder to pose them. Like, you gotta get it, like, on the right hoof and everything, otherwise they fall over. Like you saw with Perla and Coco earlier, and then Sunday 2 seconds ago. Though I feel like the posability is a fair trade-off for weird balance, because I also have Nendoroids that need clear stands to hold them up, and I also have Figmas that also have clear stands to hold them up. Now, I had the same problem with my Antu doll here. She has difficulty standing because she has 4 legs. But I still feel like it's worth it so that you can pose them and put them in cute little positions. Part 3, clothing. So here I have Coco, Bailey, and Cherie. They have little additions to their clothes that make them really stand out. So Coco has a little pocket. Bailey has this, which can hold her water bottle, which is so cute. Alright, to be fair, those are the only 2, but I still think they're really cute, and Lana, Zoe, Hallie, and Candy might have them. I just don't have them right now. Which, another thing, I love the variety in all the clothes, which I know that not that many have come out yet, but still, like, look at how cute. I love Bridget's little ballet suit. I love, oh, great. All right, no, this is fine. So we have the little flamingo and mermaid tail on Finley. The ballerina dress on Bridget, so cute. The frills and pearls on Cherie. The cute little ice cream pattern on Sunday. And then the stars on Dreamer. Like, I'm not saying they're revolutionary in terms of fashion, but they're really cute to me. Also, I will say the clothes are really easy to remove. So if we take, literally just pop off that Velcro on the bottom and then take off the Velcro. Come on. I'm doing this with one hand. It takes a lot less. There we go. Close off that quick. Because usually it feels like when I'm trying to take the clothes off of other dolls, it takes me like 4 hours, and they have to put them on in the most awkward way, to the point where I'm like, how do you even get the clothes on this doll? With this, I mean, I know they gotta make it a little easier because they're horses, but I'm like, so easy, so simple, right to the point. And then you put on the clothes, just as easy. I mean, I had to use 2 hands, but still. My only complaint about the clothes is I don't really like how the shoes look on Cherie, but I like at least that they give us the option to have shoes on ponies. I feel like some pony lines just refuse to have shoes or clothes at all. Not saying that everything needs clothes, I'm just saying it's more cool if you have the option. That's what I mean. Part 4, value. So here I have the 3 main price points of Wildmanes. We have the more basic ones that just come with a brush and 1 accessory. We have the middle lane ones that have a pony and then a ton of accessories. And yes, this is a brush. So they all come with a brush, at least 1 brush. And then the cart level that comes with a cart and then a ton of accessories and a pony. Most of the basic are 12. Most of the main middle sets are 20, I believe, and then the cart sets are about 25 to 30. I'm not entirely sure because I got all of them on sale or at some reduced price. I got Bridget in a bundle for 6 with Dreamer. I got Sunday for 13. No, wait, 12, sorry. And then I got Coco for $6. Which, good news and bad news. Good news, most of the Wildmanes are on, like, extreme sale on places like Walmart and Amazon. They are going on clearance. But on the bad side, that probably means they're going to end. Yeah, I'm not happy about it either. I'm like, I just got obsessed with these ponies. You can't tell me you're taking them away that fast. But yeah, I feel like at these price points, it's pretty fair for each thing. Like, you're getting a whole pony and a handful of accessories, and then a whole variety of accessories and a pony, and then a pony and like a whole kind of play set with multiple accessories. And none of these feel like any of the accessories are cheaped out on when you get to the higher, more expensive things. Because a lot of the time, it feels like when I get a playset, they'll make the accessories more cheap compared to the single releases like this or this. So I'm glad that Wildmanes doesn't really do that. Which, can I say, the quality of the accessories feels really nice. Like, when I first got Coco, I couldn't stop, like, touching her little plush animal because it's so cute. Like, look at this little stuff. Look at this little plushie. It's so cute. Like, and I can't stop touching it because I don't know what kind of plastic or whatever it's made out of, but it feels very nice, like very high quality. And the paint job is really good on most accessories. There's some things where it looks like just a little more basic or not like as perfect, but generally I have not found any items that have glaring paint issues, or if they do have a paint issue, it's very, very, very minor. Which I love that attention to detail. I feel like a lot of companies are like, here you go, here's the crap. Oh, it has a paint error? Well, that's your fault. Again, maybe I just got lucky, and I just haven't got a pony with messed up paint, but I feel like with how many I have at this point, I feel like I would have noticed something on one of the accessories, but all of it's painted really well. Like, look at this little ice cream. Like, and they're so satisfying to look at. Like, oh my god. And I love the little details. Like, okay, so you can move this on the record player, and then you can take out the records and then replace it with a different record. Or with this, you can take out the... I try not to take out the sign because I don't want to mess it up, but yeah, you can take out the sign. Another fun little detail, most of them come with these little clips, and to my knowledge, all of them are different. So Sunday here has an ice cream one, Bailey has a flower, and they each come with a brush, and each of the brushes are different. Like, this is Coco's, this little popsicle one is Sunday's, and then this is the more standard brush style, like the standard brush mold, but each of them has a different picture on them. So this is Bridget's, and then Finley has like a flamingo on hers, Dreamer has like this little unicorn symbol on the back of her head. Back of her dress. I think it's really cute. Alright, I got some of the other brushes. This is Bailey's. This is, I was wrong about Bailey's. No, wait, I was talking about the clip. I swear, there's something wrong with me. So this is Bailey's. It's got a different shape and like a little sun on the back. This is Dreamer's with a little unicorn. Finley with the flamingo. Cherie with like this little teapot. And then Tilly with this tennis racket. I feel like a lot of companies would not even include brushes, or like only certain ones would get brushes. So I think it's really nice that all of them do get brushes, and not only get brushes, but they're different colors. And on top of that, quite a few of them are different molds. Like the ones that come with the carts, or the ones that come with a handful of accessories, get different shaped ones, which I think is really cute and a nice detail. Like, it shows a little bit of the personality of each of the ponies, which I really like. Okay, this section is mainly just going to be miscellaneous details that I like that can't really warrant their own category. So, yeah. I love how they come with these little holders that can attach to things so you can actually make them hold stuff. So, these are the holders I have. I also have Perla's. Hang on, let me get them. Alright, I couldn't find the other, like this, for Perla, because I lost it somewhere. But yeah, so they come in different colors, and you can either attach them straight on like this, or you can attach them from the bottom like this. And you might be like, oh, well, only certain things can attach to this. So this is the pile of stuff that can't attach to anything, like there's no peg in it. This is everything that can attach to it. So everything in this pile has a hole in it somewhere so that you can attach it to your pony, which I really like, because it adds more, it feels more real if the pony can actually hold it, and it's just a cute detail. Plus, I like that they're horseshoe shaped, and they're cute, and I like that they're different colors for each different pony. Like, these are Coco, this is Perla. Well, these are kind of hard to tell the difference, but yeah, Perla's is like a lighter blue. Teal, whatever. This cream color is Cherie, this purple is Sunday, and then this orange is Bailey. I think, I know that the other ponies that I don't have, Lana, Zoe, Hallie, and Candy, do have their own, but these are just the ones I have so far. Next, I absolutely adore these little plushies. Like, they look so cute to me. Look at the little babies. Oh my god. Like, Coco's is the one that I like the most. I keep, like, feeling it for some reason. Maybe it's just because the plastic feels very satisfying, but I love that they're different molds. Well, okay, so these two are the same mold. This is Dreamer's. But then the Pegasus one and the Unicorn, wait, are they the same? Okay, they are the same mold. Never mind. But still, they're, like, look at how cute they are. Like, this is my new obsession. Not even the ponies, just their little plushies. Also, I like toys where they have toys of their own. Like, it's like they have like a little stuffed animal, or they have a little doll. Like, that's so cute to me. Next, I love these little I like that you can connect them to the carts to have them actually pull it. Like, look, they can move. Like, that's so cool. Like you could take this off pretty easily, and you can just have them wear it as an accessory if you just. Thank you, Coco. If you just unattached it, there we go. I mean, I don't really have them wear it as an accessory because I'm like, I feel like sometimes it doesn't necessarily go with their outfit, but like, you can if you want, which, again, still cool that you can actually make them like haul it. This is probably like the dumbest thing that I like, but it's a cute detail. Like, I feel like other series would not think of this. Or maybe I'm just Wildmane's glazing. I don't know, like, I just really like Wildmane's. But, I mean, you're watching this video of me fangirl about Wildmane, so, like, who's the weird one here? It's still me, isn't it? And my final point of obsession, so if you notice, a lot of them do have similar or the same coat colors. Like, I think Sunday and Dreamer might have the same coat color. Maybe they're different. Hang on, let me move. I think Sunday's a little lighter, but you get what I mean. So, what I like about this is, okay, so you can have characters that look very similar to each other, but still have some of the smaller details different. I mean, outside of, like, the obvious stuff, like, oh, they have different hair, they have different clothes, they have different eyes. Like, if you look, they have different hoof colors. Some of them have shading above their hooves, and then, like, an ombre onto their snout, which I think is really cute. Oh, I also forgot to show you this. I don't know if y'all can see, but on the hoof, it is a WM, and it looks so cute! Ah! Oh, also, some of them have, Cherie has a little beauty mark here, and Bailey has freckles, which, I mean, that's more like a noticeable detail. They all have most of them have different color eyebrows that I've noticed, which I know these are all like minor details, and I get it. Like, yeah, it's not revolutionary that they give Tilly a different color snout, but I'm like, I feel like most people wouldn't notice small details like this. Like, most people probably wouldn't care, but I love that about them. So what do y'all think of Wildmanes? Who's your favorite? Have you watched all of the episodes? I still need to get around to watching all of them. I've watched like a handful. Which set would you get? Would you plan on getting the entire series? Hopefully this video does well enough that maybe we can save it. Maybe we can save it. Crossing my fingers, because I want more of these. I want more of my pony.